Hi everybody, today I want to just have a look at stress and how we can handle it. A lot of people I've been talking to are finding these new ways of being really stressful, being at home with young children, two people having to work from home. I have one client who had a 60 square meter apartment, they're both working from home. So I want to have a look and just give some pointers of what you can do to hopefully just de-stress and really kind of support yourself through the coming weeks or months even, however long this goes on. So the first stress point I want to just go over is don't focus on what might happen in the future. Yes, it might happen, but no, it might not happen either. We simply don't know. So instead of building horror stories in your mind, rein it back in and just get focused on now and what you can do right now. If you're in a country where you can get outside, you can't here in Spain, not allowed to go for a walk, but if you are in a country where you can get outside, make sure you do. It's a really simple thing, but just get outside the house, go for a walk, take some exercise. Exercise is incredibly important. If you can't get outside the house, get online. I found a couple of really good videos for kind of high intensity training at home, and every day I have my exercise routine and I do that without fail. Another thing you can do is to approach each day with a clean slate. So rather than bringing what was hassly yesterday, what went wrong yesterday, what you didn't like about yesterday, forget all that. Draw a line each morning and go, okay, if today's an absolute blank canvas, what do I want to paint on the canvas of today? How do I want today to feel? How do I want to respond to what happens today? And I think that's a really important thing. Another thing is find something relaxing for downtime. It's too hard to just get completely caught up in what's going on. A client of mine said she started doing colouring in a book. She said, I feel like a 4-year-old. It feels wonderful. I'm really enjoying it. So what kind of downtown activities? Yes, Netflix and all that is great, but what other kind of activities? Myself and my partner, we started playing cards again. And it's like, do you want to go with cards? Yeah, great. It's just really fun. And it also helps the conversation and means we're not totally focused on the awfulness or totally focused on TV as well. For many of you who know me and who've worked with me, you know I'm a great proponent of meditation. I think it's a really important thing to be doing, particularly now in our lives, absolutely. I'm going to be doing another video on meditation, probably coming up after this one at the beginning of next week. But if you have got a meditation practice, do it. Find something that just kind of helps you relax. I think that's really, really important too. So anything that's relaxing. Meditation is also really, really good for your immune system. Interestingly, they did an experiment and they had people meditating, and after only 4 days, people's immune system was stronger. So if you want to boost your immune system, learn to meditate. Absolutely. Take time out to do nice things. So for example, rather than just throwing some things together in the kitchen for dinner, what is that recipe you've always wanted to cook? What things could you enjoy doing that are normally everyday hassles that you could turn them into things that are actually enjoyable? We had a laugh because we were watching MasterChef. We were saying, okay, we've got to look at the presentation of our food and just make it beautiful. And just that is something lighter, something that kind of feels like you're doing something different. And lastly, focus on what's in front of your nose. Overwhelm happens because we're focused too far out into the future. I've got to do that, got to get that done, got to sort out that. Oh, how am I going to get that? No, I can't go out. All those questions. And when we do that, of course, when we're in the future, we can't actually make decisions. We can't actually make those things happen. So that's when we feel overwhelmed, and that's when we feel stressed. So focus what is in front of your nose right now. Deal with what's here right now. And if that's work, deal with work. And if it's children, if you've got kids, deal with the children. And if it's looking at how are you going to go shopping and who's going to do what, and just work that out. Rather than working things out too far ahead, focus on today. Get through today. Because it's now that you feel stressed. It's in this moment you feel stressed. And if you can do anything to stop that and bring back that feeling, and just know that you can breathe, take 5 long, deep breaths. Become present with wherever you are right now and handle that stress a little bit better. So I hope that's helpful. I hope that's useful. I'll be sending out some more videos later next week. As I said, there'll be one about meditation. If you want to join that, you're more than welcome. Have a lovely weekend and happy lockdown, people. Bye.